Oh, okay. Hey, everybody, welcome back to this week's episode of Spicy and Dicey D&D for the little people that watch us on the internet. We're going to be continuing exactly where we left off, so please enjoy the recap. There's a brand new theme song that kind of is heading into this new chapter fighting Madame Nay, so I hope you guys enjoy it as we head towards Quetzal's family farm. We'll be right back after you guys watch the recap. Enjoy!
Boots on the floor, torch in my hand. You got the spark, I got the plan. Bones in the moonlight, shaking the air. Somebody's watching, we don't care. Count to three, say my name. Lock the circle, we bring the flame. Hands up high, no fear tonight. When we move together, wrong turns right. Spell squad, we don't fold. Spell squad, bright and bold. Spell squad, break that glue. Spell squad, we save the day, we light the room. Pale little shadow creeping too near, cackling a promise, trying to steer. You throw the charm, I throw the beam. Side by side, we win the dream.
Last time on Spicy and Dicey. The team had made the decision to not yet go to Bell Bottom because Lunia did not want to see Queen Bee just quite yet. It seemed that they had some not so good memories with each other from her past, and she wasn't ready to see her. But the team partied at a tavern in the Roach City, and Twyla had a little bit too much to drink. She wasn't quite used to it and partied a little bit too hard for herself that night. The team then was able to recruit Cockburn, a small cockroach squire under August who wanted to be a knight and decided to go to Quetzal's family farm instead to deal with Madame Nay. However, Quetzal had some also not so fond memories of his family and his home, but knew that they had to head there anyway. Through the apple tree forest on the way to his family farm, they took the roach coach, and along the way, out the window, they seemed to spot something a little bit odd and put them at unease. It seemed that between the apple trees, there were eyes peering at them, raccoon eyes, gorging on the apples along the way, seemingly also interested in the roach coat itself as it became darker into the evening. Lunia distracted them with a song, and Twyla saw that up ahead was a barrier, seemingly guarded with red-eyed, glowing, evil raccoons, possessed perhaps with a leader named Jimothy, a deformed raccoon who wore a crown at the top of the barrier, blocking the path to the farm, throwing apples down at his subjects below, the raccoon following his orders. They then attacked the team, who had to fight back against the raccoons all together, and were able to stop Jimothy and his raccoon army. Twyla, of course, took down a large chunk raccoon, learning it was just still a child. However, Jimothy gave up on the fight and left. However, they stopped the rest of the possessed raccoons before they headed off towards Quetzal's family farm. Now, what will happen this week on?
What will happen indeed? As we head on into the next part of our venture, as we head through the apple tree forest, heading towards where Quetzal's family farm is located, on the outside of a city called Blue Water City. Blue Water City, of course, has more reptiles and bird folk and amphibian folk that live there. Not too far away is, of course, Bell Bottom, where Lunia is from, which has a lot of insect folk and fish folk and other reptilian folk there as well. But now you've kind of diverted to a different direction towards Quetzal's family farm, which is kind of in between Blue Water and Bell Bottom. Quetzal, as you know, the apple trees like we saw last time, beautiful, planted by your family for generations, different snake folk, other people have been taking care of them for a very, very long time. And of course, your family owned basically a apple farm, cider farm, a lot of well-known apple treats seem to come from your family's farm. Of course, it's the Black Adder Farms. You go there, once again, a lot of your family members, your cousins, Mon Copper, your brother and your sister. They've worked at the apple farm with your father for a very long time. Your mother is no longer with the family, but she did pride herself in knowing little bits of magic. Um, your mother, of course, would love to do things for you, Quetzal, like make the apples float in the air for you, spin them around. Probably, cherished and helped uh, create a love for magic within you. I don't know, Quetzal, that's up to you. But your mother definitely did enjoy making fun magic tricks for you using the apples, and while she was gardening and helping your father do all the farm work, she found love in the magic while doing it. So, as you head into the forest, Quetzal, I want you to remember all the different apple trees that seem to be passing you by. Some of them you know from your youth. One of them that you see that goes by you has carvings into it. You remember your younger brother as he carves in his name into this apple tree. You see it, he looks at you like, Quetzal! Quetzal! Ah, here we go. Now we can be remembered here forever. What do you think? Do you think the tree would like to remember me?
Watso just rolls his eyes. I don't care. He clearly is not in a good. He's not in a good mindset of. He has a lot of sour memories running through his mind.
So as you see all these sour memories go by, the memory of your brother carving that into the tree, you just do not care about this memory. You remember seeing him when he was younger. He's no longer there. As you look at the tree passing you by, but you still see the carved in the wood of what he was doing. But once again, you don't have very fond memories of the family farm as the memories of your father berating you, hating your magical ways, not really necessarily coddling any of it for you. He would always be like, "What's up? Now, pick up them apples and bring them home. I need to make cider tonight. Now, be a good boy." And he'd whack you upside the head as he would hit you as most times as he'd shove giant apple carts and crates into your hands. He never would let you use magic to carry them around. Your father always made you carry the crates. Heavy crates of apples. Your body, especially as a young snake person, probably would bend over like this, trying to carry some of them at a young age, I would assume. But, he forced you to do that quite a bit. So as you make your way into the woods, you guys are still all in the roach coach together. You can take a short rest. Since you did have a fight last time, you can take a short rest, apply that to your key points, to all your stuff. If you guys need any health stuff, let each other know. But now you can talk in the cart. I know that Pickle Juice, you did want to talk a little. You told me that you had something to say, and we didn't really get to it too much last time. So, Pickle Juice, I'm going to let you start, as you guys are all together in the roach coach on your path down this next part of the woods. So, Pickle Juice, you can start.
So I picture that Pickle Juice goes over to August. I don't know where you're at in the roach coach, but I was next to a window. So where would you be, August, in the roach coach?
I think he would be kind of right behind where Cockburn is.
Oh, okay, so right in the front.
Yeah.
Okay, so Pickle Juice, she's gonna go up to the front. August, you had a really big fight, and I need to check your health. What's your health at right now?
So
Make sure you're
August.
okay.
So August is gonna kind of. He's gonna kind of act like he's all right. He's like, "You ain't got to worry about me, little mouse. I can pull it." And then he just jerks out of pain as soon as he raises his arm to stick up his thumb. He's like, you didn't see that."
You did a really hard fight, and I thumb touch him just that cure wounds instantly. But no, honestly, you're getting so strong out there. Those attacks from the first time you started fighting till now, your sister would be so proud.
So, August, you can take 15 health points back, so you can heal yourself. 15.
August kind of just gives a soft smile as he nods at Pickle Juice and says, "Thank you. That really means a lot."
And I'm going to put my hand on his shoulder. I know I couldn't save her, and I still don't know how to bring anyone back from the dead yet, and I'm sorry. But she would be so proud of you. And look, you even have a squire now.
Cockburn looks back. He's like, I'm your squire, sir! I'm right here! And I ain't going no place! And he kind of just keeps, like, kind of pushing the roach coach ahead.
August just kind of nods as he looks over at Cockburn, and then he looks back at Pickle Juice and says, things are most definitely looking up, and I'm doing everything that I can to honor her memory. But for now, we still got a job to do.
Most definitely. And I picture, like, she gives him a high five.
Little paws.
Yeah. I
Big
do
paw.
like my best.
Little paw, big paw. So you guys end up doing a little high five, and you got cured, August. So good job, Pickle Juice. So August, like I said, you can take back that health as you guys sit next to each other in the cart.
And then the last thing she's gonna say is, and I know you're worried about the kingdom and everything, what's going on there, but as soon as we do all these little things before we head back, everything will come together, and it'll be okay.
As soon as we get everything lined up and the kingdom is back to normal, I think you probably got a date with that one guy we ran into earlier. He kind of gives her like a mischievous grin.
Cockburn.
Well, hopefully.
Cockburn looks back. He goes, Jimothy? I don't know if you have a date with him. Is that who you're talking about? The little raccoon guy who wanted some of you back at the barrier? Is that who you want? Is that who?
You didn't meet this
Exactly.
guy. You didn't meet this guy. You'll meet him soon though. He's pretty chill.
Oh, all right. I was about to say, you gotta fuck that raccoon. That's crazy. Fucking Cockburn's just
I
like,
literally turned him down in battle.
he's like, that's true. That's true. So, you guys keep pushing forward. August, is there anything else you'd like to do, or you just want to chill with Pickle Juice? Anything else you want to do, August? I'm gonna move on to Twyla next.
I think that's about it.
Okay, so Pickle Juice, August, you guys are just kind of sitting up there together as the roach coach just keeps moving through the forest. This time, nobody seems to be around the cart as Cockburn just kind of keeps powering it forward. Pickle Juice, you obviously sit down next to August as you guys are in the front there, watching it move forward. Twyla, you're now sitting in the roach coach as well. Zoroff is in the back. I'm going to have you, Twyla, currently. You are also in the back. You and Lunia and Zoroff are more in the back. Quetzal, I'm going to say you're in the other half of like the middle part of the roach coach. So Twyla, in the back view of the roach coach, you can see out through the large kind of wings and the kind of like large, I don't know, what do you call the back of a cockroach? Is it at the abdomen? I don't know what you'd call the back part of the cockroach. I don't know. I guess it's the abdomen? I don't know. But anywho, so you're back there. What would you like to do, Twyla? Anything? Do you want to look out the window? Do you want to fuel yourself? What do you want to do?
So she's kind of looking out the window, just kind of keeping an eye on kind of like where it's going and everything. Can I do a investigation check to see if I see anything outside the window coming up, or?
Of course, definitely.
If it wants to roll. Hang on.
Okay, you're
My
good.
laptop is going crazy.
Also, I forgot, but don't you still have on your tiara and stuff?
I do.
That gives you advantage. And last game, you didn't really use it at all. I forgot. That's kind of my bad, but I think
I
we both
also
forgot.
forgot, so.
Well,
Yeah.
I thought it was because since she was hungover, it was like.
No, but I mean, even when we left and did those first fights in the town, I forgot that she had on that tiara, and technically, if she's wearing that tiara, she gets advantage on all of her saves and her checks.
Damn, I better write that down.
So,
I didn't remember that. Well,
That
with
was my fault.
advantage, I got a 25, so.
all right, so you're good. You're good. So you're lucky that in the back of the roach coach, you kind of look past Quetzal's head as you kind of look out one of the windows there. Quetzal, she kind of looks right past you as your head goes down. And Twyla, you are able to see that veering off into part of the forest, there seems to be like a nearby camp that has been set up with like, you can see kind of camping tents. Your large owl eyes can see a really good distance. And you see that there's tents and some smoke. Not like fire, like that you guys experienced before. Just like a campfire type
Mm.
of smoke coming from the area, um, not too far away, seemingly a little bit veering off path, a little bit up ahead.
Hey guys, there's a campsite over there. Do you think it's more raccoons?
What do they look like? Can you see anything else?
Can't
I
see
don't
from
know
here,
if
but
we
I can get
want to
closer.
find out.
Quaxel, do you know of like anything that's usually there, or is this probably something that's not usually there from
Quetzal,
last time you were here?
Quetzal, you can give me a history roll if you want here, and I can see if Quetzal you would know maybe what this would be.
History. All right.
Yes, sir, Billy boy.
Ooh, 12.
Okay, 12. I will let you have advantage here too, just because you know this area very well. I'll give you an
Okay.
advantage. Because this is your
Ooh,
hometown.
dirty 20.
Oh, dirty 20. So I'll say that from what you know, there isn't a normal campsite off here. Usually people just head into the farm town. But you do, when you look and notice the campsite that she's pointing off to, you do notice that they are seemingly your house colors. They're like a nice kind of black with green lining all over the tents, very much the same that your family's house kind of same vibe.
Hmm. Uh, I think that's the direction we're supposed to be going because those are my house colors.
Your house colors. What does that mean?
The equivalent to a family crest, Twyla.
Oh, so you got super cool family, right?
No.
So does
Oh,
that mean we should like sneak in there, or are we going in there like they can see us, or what? What do you think we should do?
Oh, guaranteed they likely know we're coming.
so we should go say
Sir,
hi?
What was that, Cockburn?
I was just saying, sir, should I head over there then, sir? I mean, if they're expecting you, he looks to Lunia. He kind of looks back to you and is like, kind of like, I don't know. Should we go there?
Yeah. Yes, let's go. Might as well just get this over with.
He looks back to the rest of the group. Cochran looks back to you, Lunia. I don't think he likes his family. Looks over to Twyla. I don't think he likes his family. like
I don't think
Cochran
so
side.
either.
How much do you like your family?
Well, I'm a cockroach and my mom's dead, and my dad made this, and I have about 259 brothers and sisters. I don't really know them too well. We all came out of like an egg sac together. We were like little maggots, and we all just like crawl. He just kind of starts going into detail. And Quetzal, he just like talking through like an extensive maggot being born process of a cockroach coming out of an egg sac, and he just goes into intense detail. Lunia.
Wait, Cockburn. Oh.
So what? Sorry, what?
Can the roach coach dig underground? Can we like travel underground with this thing?
Unfortunately, no. We don't have the ability to dig. There's no drill or anything. But maybe we could
Or
get one.
fly? Do you have wings in this thing?
No, it does have wings for aesthetics, but it can't actually fly. We just put it on there so it like is like anatomy. But unfortunately, no. We're not that technology advanced, I guess you could say.
Bummer. Because I still wish we could sneak attack in there, but if you think we should just march in, I guess
What?
we'll do that.
He looks to you, August. Do you think they're gonna attack us?
Hold on one sec, guys. I'll be right back.
That would be more of a question for Quetzal than me. I have no idea what we're dealing with here.
Cockburn looks to you, Quetzal. Do you think our family's gonna attack? Should I put on extra defense?
Extra defense might be wise. I have no idea what to expect with this. Oh, whatever her name is, lurking about with my family, poisoning everyone with charmed potions.
So why is your family so mean? Why don't you get along?
I was the black snake of the family. He looks down at his black scales. Pardon the expression.
So what do you think then?
We should use caution, but we do need to deal with this madam. She's causing too many problems in this. Likely she was the one who stirred that blasted rebellion, though it wouldn't take too much for that oaf we slew earlier.
Well, do you think she's actually here at this camp, or do you think this is like a decoy thing where we could come back to? Because we do need to find her, but
Oh, she might be there. My family's establishment might just be a means for her to source her product, not her base of operations, so. Let us try out this camp, but remain on guard. If she's good at brewing charm potions, who knows what else she can do? She might be able to afflict the mind.
Zoroff leans in. I'm gonna have Zoroff say, I think that's a good idea, Quassel. We all need to stay on guard. He grabs like his axe and kind of puts it in his lap. Lunia, Zoroff accidentally like bumps you at the end of his axe. He's like, "Oh, I'm sorry." I think like because accidentally like just pushes you forward inside of the roach coach. Even though you guys have this roach coach, you guys I think are all starting to feel that it is quite close quarters inside of there. Exactly, it is cramped. Yes, and stuff. So as you move forward, Lunia, you're the last one. Is there anything you would like to do specifically as you're inside the roach coach? It starts to move towards this campsite that Quetzal's family seems to be at in some way. Anything you'd like to do, Lunia? You can just kind of chill, or you can try to see if you want to see anything yourself, or whatever you'd like to do, Jade.
I think she's just gonna take a quick peek again at the book that she has
Oh, nice.
before
Okay. So
before we
actually,
get there.
all right. So as you open up your book and you're looking through the stuff, I want you to now give me a insight check as you're reading through the book. It could be insight or history as you're kind of looking through all of this.
Okay.
So I have something for you here if you roll well.
Sorry, my thing's loading.
You're good. Take your time. As you're looking out the window as well, and then you look back to your book, you open it up, and you're kind of scrolling through the different pages. Okay, so you only roll the 12 with your history. So as once again, you're looking through the book. It's not what I needed from you, but I can give you this. As you're looking through the book, once again, as Quetzal and you have figured out, it is basically a language from space, and he translated it that you're learning basically of a bard fighting a giant egg of some sort. And what you can gather is that whatever this egg is, it seems to be connected to. You keep seeing like the same word over and over. And what you can gather from this is that it looks to be a word kind of for dragon. It's you're like piecing it together and you seeing that the words are saying this bard Dipper versus this egg was to stop the coming of dragon, and that's kind of what you're picking up. You're not getting much of it, but that seems to be a big part of what you're picking up is whatever Dipper was fighting from the moon, some type of dragon was involved. And
She's
so
just
as you're looking through,
she's just gonna be thinking to herself, well, dragons have wings and I have wings too.
well, you're putting that together as you're thinking about once again. I don't know. Once you're just kind of thinking of different things, you're trying to connect the dots,
Yeah.
and one of them is that you both have wings. What does that have to do with getting closer to the moon? Um, but perhaps you're onto something there. Perhaps as you look through your book and pick up this information. So Jade, just clock that. Just remember that whatever you're reading about, that Lennox was studying, something with a dragon.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means, but just clock that away. So as you look out the window and then back to the book and you figure out this information, the rest of you start moving closer and closer towards the camp. Here, I can open up the map for you guys. So I'm going to do that in 1 second. I'll pull it up here. Do. Speaking of dragons, bum bum bum. As you guys head closer and closer up kind of this path that's diverged off the main trail to the farm city. You guys have kind of found a campsite veering off to the side. However, as you move closer and closer to this campsite, you see that in front of you, Pickle Juice, August, Cockburn, Twyla, Quetzal, Lunia, all of you, from the front of that roach coach, you can see over the hill there a large blue dragon worm. Basically, a young dragon that doesn't really have wings. You know, basically, a young dragon is called a worm. And it is large and it's blue, and it seems to have a rusty chain going around its neck. A small goblin that's bald, long green ears, a tattered vest on that's brown and old leather. He holds the other end of the chain and he tugs it and goes, "Come on! Come on, you!" And he pulls it as the dragon goes, "Arr! Arr!" It like just makes a large cry as the goblin just yanks on the chain. The large dragon worm kind of just pulls to the side weakly like his pet as his head just slams against the ground. The worm just kind of looks up and goes, and it kind of like lets out a couple different cries into the wilderness all around you. The goblin then picks up a couple apples and starts tossing them at the dragon's head and goes, "Shut up! Shut up!" And he kind of just throws a couple of the apples just directly on this worm's head. The giant worm kind of wiggles on the ground and it veers up its reptilian head. It looks up and spots the roach coach as it approaches. You guys have two different options here. You can head off towards the goblin and the dragon, or you can veer off into the campsite. You indeed see that in the campsite, Quetzal, those tents have the little flags on top of them that have the black and green with a snake on it, as well as the purple sigils marked on the tents. You can see that indeed 3 snake folk like yourself are near here in the campsite, and you recognize them. One of them, of course, being your father, Quatzak, your sister, Quina, and of course your brother, Quilo. They all, of course, here gathered together. You see that there's a supply of large buckets and barrels of apples, seemingly a lot of stuff from your family farm. It seems to have been taken and brought to this camp. It seems like your family has taken all that they could take and all that they could gather, and it seems to be stockpiled here at this camp. So, Quetzal, I'm going to let you decide here, Billy. What would you like to do as you kind of approach this area? You see both paths. What would you like to do?
All right. Now this all makes sense. He's going to lean over to Pickle Juice and Twyla. Is it just me, or does that big blue worm not seem too happy to be a pet?
It doesn't look like it. Why do they keep him in chains like that?
The goblins, they're morons. They're morons, and all they know is brutality. But a goblin here, though, that's rather new. Especially the blue worm. I have not heard of one being seen around these parts.
We should free him.
Can any? That's a good idea. But. Does anyone speak with animal?
I thought I did, but I don't think I do.
Zaroff goes, "Unfortunately, I do not speak with animal. We don't have a druid."
Don't think
But
I can do the blue face paint for this one.
But I do have calm emotions.
Yeah, that could work.
Or a hold person?
I think you'd only be strong enough to hold the goblin. Hold, using the hold spells, you'd require something more potent. Hold creature, likely. That's a higher level magic.
So we can at least calm him down. And then maybe we
There's
can
that.
lure him?
Yes, we'd have to take care of the goblin first. That's the one clearly pulling the chain. So,
And then if we could get him on our side, then we can definitely battle Madame Nay without a problem.
oh, yes, the
Mm.
worm would be a great asset if we can bring it to our side. if I could just charm the goblin to release the beast and you calm its emotions, then it might work.
Or
All in
maybe
all
have
in agreement?
Twyla kill the goblin with a fast arrow.
I
Then
can do
Or
that.
I calm emotions, and then you charm
Mm-hmm.
the dragon.
or
Let August speak.
we have Lunia riz the goblin up.
No.
Before he can say no, she's already walking over there.
so 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 you've all decided to do different things. Quetzal, as you've trying to come up with this plan, August, you think on your feet. You're like, well, she could try to distract him like as she has done in the past. So it's Pickle Juice and Quetzal. You're trying to come up with this plan. Quetzal, you're like, maybe we could charm him. Pickle Juice, maybe Twyla could just kill him. August, you're like, maybe she could go try to distract him and riz him up. Obviously, Lunia, you're doing what a bard does best. You know that's what to do. You're like, okay, fluffed up your moth fur, get out there. And Quetzal, as she passes and gets out of the roach coach, you see that she goes to do this job. However, by doing this, Lunia, you've kind of drawn a little bit of attention to yourself as you pop out of the roach coach to go over there as fast as you would like that. You notice, Quetzal, that over there, your family farm, the snakes that are over there, they start seemingly peering over to see what's going on as the roach coaches kind of come near to the campsite. So your family seem to be poking their heads out, looking from afar at what you're doing. Lunia, and don't worry, I'll let you guys do your choice. Quetzal, good ideas. Pickle Juice as well. But Lunia, you do what you do, and you're going out there, and do you want to go up to the goblin, Lunia, or what would you like?
She's kind of gonna walk like to the left, almost by one of the trees, like not quite to him yet, and be like, "Oh my gosh, I have no clue where I am. I'm so hungry." And then she's
Okay,
like
okay,
leaning
okay. I love
against the
it.
apple tree. She's like, "I feel like I've been going in circles for hours."
The goblin's gonna look at you, and I need you roll me a deception
And
here
she's as
or a
she's
performance.
kind of like stretching and like trying to like, show off the
Yeah.
yeah.
Kenny, look at all. Yeah, exactly, and stuff. So as you give me either, I guess you could do one of three. You could do persuasion, performance, or charisma. Either
Okay.
one. Any of those that any one that you think would be best for you.
All right. Hmm.
You guys don't have a druid, but you got a bard. I mean, you guys don't have
Next best
you guys
thing.
can't speak to
Shit.
animals, but you.
I got a nat
Oh
one.
shit! So you're like,
Oh
oh
no.
shit! So
Oh
you,
no.
you have a +9 though. You had a +9 on that nat one to make it a 10. So I can give you this. So as you're like out there trying to be sexy, trying to like get his attention, you say like, "I'm so hungry." He just looks at you like, "Stupid! There's apples all over the place. Just eat one of them. You fucking idiot! What are you talking about being hungry?
She's
Just
gonna
lean
like
over."
she's gonna kind of like wipe her fake tears away and be like, "Oh my gosh, thank you, handsome knight. What's
Okay,
your
okay.
name?
So
What should I
now you
call
can
you?"
roll what?
And she sticks her
Oh,
hand out.
well,
She sticks her hand out to like if he wants to like kiss her hand or something.
Okay, so you like walk towards him up there. Give me one more thing. Give me a charisma check here. I need to do a charisma one on this one. So as you
Okay,
walk up, the
check.
dragon, the giant worm kind of starts to cower away from you as you walk up. It looks kind of rather scared. Oh, damn, you're not doing good today. This goblin wants nothing to do with you. He looks to you, Lunia, like, what the fuck? Like, he looks to you like disgusted because like you're just like to him, you're just like some tall bug woman. He doesn't care that you even look like a human hot. He just kind of looks to you like, he kind of pushes your hand away, like, get that shit away from me. What are you talking about? I'm not no knight. My name's Gobshite.
She's gonna pretend to like, cause he like pushed her out of the way. She's gonna do a pretend fall and fall backwards with her butt facing towards him, and then
Okay,
be
okay, so
like,
give me a just.
"Oh my god."
So as you fall down, he like pushes you. You're just now you're changing tactics. You went from you went from lost puppy to trying to be flirty to now you're damsel in distress. So as you fall on the ground, now he's like looking at you, but this time it's different. I don't need a performance roll from you. I don't need a charisma check or anything. He's made his decision, unfortunately, Lunia. So Quetzal, August,
No.
Pickle Juice, Twyla, he pulls the worm and goes, "Hey, I think we got supper!" And he kind of pulls on the dragon and kind of points to the dragon like, "Get this woman out of my way! Eat her up!" So
Can
Quetzal,
she
you
do?
watch as this
Uh,
dragon... Yeah.
Pickle juice, Twyla. Pickle juice,
grab.
Twyla. Let's get moving. August,
Hold on,
onward.
Twilight's
one second.
immediately. Twilight's gonna pull out
Hold
her
on, one
bow and string it.
Okay, so you pulled out your bow and string it. But hold on, what did Lunia? What did you want to do?
I
Sorry,
was
you were
gonna
saying
try to
something
do
before.
like, cause he looks over. Obviously, the goblin guy is gonna look over to the blue worm while he's holding on to it, like the chain or whatever. And so she's gonna try to like
Yeah.
do a sleight of hand to like grab the chain away from him.
Okay, okay. So before the fight starts, he's holding this chain. He's pulling it towards him, going like, "All right, Gob, you fucking idiot! Listen to Gobshite, eat her!" And he pulls the chain forward. But if you want, you can try to give me a sleight of hand here to see if you can get a hold of this chain. It doesn't mean you have control of the
21.
dragon. A 21. Okay.
Yes, it does.
So it means that you have managed to grab the chain away from Gobshite, and as you get it, you now have the dragon chain in your hand, Lunia. So August, Twyla, Pickle Juice, and Quetzal, you are out now, all looking at Lunia as she's managed to grab Blue Worm. Is the name of the giant worm? His name is Blue Worm. It's spelled differently, so they just call him Blue. But Blue Worm is now in your hands, Lunia. However, as you get the chain now, Blue Worm doesn't know how to react, and he starts like flailing around. This goblin goes, "No, Blue, calm down, calm down,
She's
kill
gonna
her,
kick him.
get her."
She's gonna kick the goblin guy, and then she's gonna try to do a flip and kind of go and grasp onto the blue worm's neck.
Okay, I'm gonna have you. If you kick the goblin, though, you are technically starting the fight. So as you kick him, that will be an initiative roll for all of you guys. So if you
Okay,
kick
what
him,
Can
about
that
Quetzal
what
that
get
if
out
I
of the
push
carriage?
him? What if I push him? Like I
Can
just kind of want to back him away from the dragon a little bit.
Okay, yeah, Quetzal, I'll get to you in 1 second. So as Lunia, I can say that you give him a shove. Give me one strength roll there. Give me
Okay.
one strength check against him. He only has an 8 on his strength right now, and he's got a
Okay.
-1.
Thank God.
So okay, so you rolled a 10. You did beat his You beat his strength. So you did manage to push Gobsite away. So he flies back about 5 feet without starting initiative quite yet. So he's pushed back about 5 feet, and you are next to Blue Worm. Do you want to still try to flip on to Blue Worm,
Yeah. I just want
or
to grab his like neck area just so like he won't like flail around. I'm just gonna like.
okay? This is gonna be either I'm gonna make it a
Acrobatic?
yeah. No, I'm gonna do it a dexterity here. Give me a dexterity roll or acrobatics or dexterity to see how well you do in trying to get on him because he's not following your orders. The snake or the giant worm, he is not playing around, Lunia.
Okay,
He
I
is
got a
upset.
15.
But okay, you got a 15, so you managed to land on his back. However, he is not under your control. You're holding the chain, but the giant like dragon worm is still flailing about, and Gobshite goes, "Get her! Get her!" So, Quetzal, as Lunia gets on top of the giant dragon that's flailing around, what would you like to do, Quetzal?
Quetzal picks up Pickle Juice, he puts her on his back, and then he slithers out as fast as he can, and he points to the worm. Quick, calm animal now. I'll take care of the goblin.
Calming emotions.
All right, so I'm gonna put you. Where do you want to go, Quetzal? Do you want to go about halfway to
Uh,
the dragon, or where?
yeah, just right there between the two apple trees. Yeah, right there's
Okay,
perfect.
I'll be like slightly behind Quetzal, just a little bit.
Okay, well, to touch the emotions, though, do you need to touch the creature? I need to check that out first.
Let me check. Actually, calm
So calm
emotions.
emotions.
Oh no.
Calm emotions. No,
You
you
get
don't have
some-
to touch. It's within 60 feet.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Okay, but you do have to cast that, and you cast also Cure Wounds before, so you've
Mhm.
cast 2 of your level 2 spells already, though. So remember
Oh,
that.
no.
So calm emotions. I have to
Yeah.
do
Okay.
a charisma save. So the dragon needs to make a charisma save. Ooh, so you managed to calm the dragon. So that you did calm the dragon. So blue worm, Lunia, as you are on top of this giant blue dragon, Pickle Juice did manage to stabilize its emotions. So Lunia, right now you're just holding the chain, but Pickle Juice, you reach out your little paw. How do you want to calm emotions? What do you want to say to the dragon?
You are now going to become.
Okay.
She's gonna do like the little cat
Yeah.
thing, you know, when you squeeze your hand.
Yeah, the dragon's just like. So Lunia, he does manage to calm down, and as she at the dragon, and like does her little hypnosis on it. You do the hypnosis, and afterwards you just go like the little dragon. And so the dragon manages to lean over, and Lunia, you stabilize yourself, still standing on top of Blue. The dragon is calm. However, it can still next turn get out of your calm emotions if it rolls over charisma again. So, you guys have managed to calm the blue dragon, but the goblin is still up and ready. The goblin gets back up. August, what do you want to do? You're not in initiative yet, but I'm going to start with August, and I'm going to go to Twyla, and then we're going to go back to the goblin, who will start initiative.
But wait, as my bonus action, can I get out my spiritual weapon, my big pickle?
Oh, you want to summon it now?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you don't have to do it as a
But
bonus action yet
doesn't-
because you haven't started the fight.
Doesn't that
Oh, okay.
start initiative? Like if you're gonna be.
Well, it will. It will
thought-
start initiative if you whip out, you pull out
I
your
thought
weapon.
Lumia started initiative, no?
Well, no,
I
she
didn't.
she technically.
Oh, okay.
she
Well, then I
pushed-
just calmed his emotions.
Okay, okay. Technically, Lunia.
Can Quetzal do something?
Um, yes, I can. Yeah, August, I'll get to you in a second. I'll just let Quetzal finish this up with him and Pickle Juice. What do you want to do, Quetzal, really fast?
He's going to look at the goblin, raise his staff, and cast Charm Person on the goblin.
Oh,
So he'd make him friendly to everybody.
all right, all right.
So let's see.
Goblin.
You have to make a Wisdom saving throw. Save is 14.
Damn. All right, so you guys, I hate you guys. Okay, so you managed to charm this goblin.
Yeah, Quetzal sees the goblin getting up. Oh no, you don't. Charm friend.
So he just stops. The gobshite drops his arms. He's like, "Oh, hello, friends. How we doing? Oh, Blue, you made a new friend yourself." He points up to you, Lunia. You're like standing on top of Blue. He goes like, "Ain't that just nice? What can I do for y'all?" So August, now that he's charmed the goblin and the dragon has seemingly been put into a calm state, you and Twyla and Zoroff are basically still at the roach coach. What would you like to do, August? You kind of see that there's this other family of snakes over here at this campsite, and your team is up there. So what would you like to do?
So August is going to try to. He's going to try to do something to convince the goblin to like make a trade for Blue. So he's going to kind of do something similar to what he did before, and like put on like a little fake accent. He's gonna kind of like slick his little fur back on the top of his head, and he's gonna go up to the goblin, and he's like, "Bro, I see your hustle out here. You know, these women come up to you, and you don't even focus on the girls, bro. You're just focused on the bag, and I respect it. But I got a deal.
Yeah.
I got a deal for you, since you're such a hustler like me and you, because you know hustlers got to stick together.
Hustlers stick together.
Yes, sir. I got a mad infinite money glitch for you, bro." And
Oh yeah.
he pulls out this oil from his inventory. He's like, "This oil, bro. You can take this oil and you can sell it to other goblins, and you can tell them that if you put this oil on your skin, it'll attract any mate that you can want. It's like an infinite girl getter, bro. And then when they put it on and it doesn't work, you can just tell them, you just got to apply more, bro. Because the more you apply, the more they're attracted to you. And then they'll keep coming back for more. So, like, if I give you this oil, that starts the infinite money glitch, bro."
Oh my God! He looks to Quetzal because he's under your command, Quetzal. Should I believe this? Should I believe what he's saying? I can't make up my own choices.
Oh, by all means, my friend. He's completely legitimate. He's been traveling. Why do you think he's been traveling with us for so long? He has quite the salesman skills.
All right. So what do you want me to give you for this oil? He says I can take it. So as long as he says it's okay, I can listen to him. He's commanding me to do whatever you want.
All right, bro. So the truth is, this is actually like my last vial of this oil. So it's actually a pretty
Oh,
big
shit.
gift for me to be giving it to you. But since you're a hustler like me, I'll give it to you in exchange for old Blue over here. What do you say, dude?
He looks to Quetzal again. He's trying to get me to sell my dragon worm to you for this oil. Should I do it?
Well, if you look at it logically, how can you make a sale with the big worm right here? It might frighten customers, especially the ladies.
Wait a minute. Am I supposed to be selling something, or am I just supposed to be guarding this path? I don't remember anymore because you're telling me what to do. What am I doing out here? Should I make this trade?
Basically what you're gonna
No, why
do
not?
is you're gonna take the oil, you're gonna sell it, but this big scary dragon over here might scare away your customers, dude, because no offense, but that thing's kind of terrifying.
Alright, well, if he says that I should do it, then I gotta do it because I can't do anything he tells me not to do. So, he looks to Quetzal again. What should I do? Should I do it? Should I do it?
Yes, my friend, of course. It's an excellent business investment.
Alright, well, here you go. She's already got the chain. Hey, Moth Girl! It seems that they just bought that dragon, so I can't... They're gonna take it.
She's just gonna like wave and blow him a kiss. I'm like, oh wait.
Ah! Oh, Jesus, I can see what you're saying. I think that oil's working already. Give it over here. Give it here. Come on. Come on.
So August hands him the oil, and then as he's handing the oil, he hands him the oil and daps him up with the other hand. He's like, "Trust me, bro. You're not gonna regret this."
Trust me.
Oh, no. I trust you all. He looks to Quetzal. What should I do now?
Well, why don't you go back to your own little... Yes, pickle juice?
Before you go, is there like any cute tips you can tell us about the dragon, like his name, how we take care of him, like things he likes, things he doesn't like? You know.
Well, all I can tell you is that the moment that I leave here, he is gonna go berserk and try to kill every single one of you.
But why? Can't you just tell him we're his new owners and to love us?
Well,
Or do you have like a secret code or call, or what do you do to keep him chill?
oh, well, he just was raised by me and I beat the shit out of him, so he's scared of me. And he unfortunately has basically like Stockholm Syndrome, and every time I go away, he starts throwing crazy tantrums and starts destroying everything around him. So basically, you own a dragon now who's gonna basically murder you every 5 seconds I'm not around you. But that's only until, of course, that emotions thing you cast wears off of him, which could be about in, I don't know, 2 minutes. You'll have to cast it again.
Well, can you just tell him real fast to just like be with us now and not to freak out?
Oh, I don't talk to him. I just beat the shit out of him and he's scared of me.
Oh, my bad.
Sorry, it was just hard to hear.
That's all good.
Hmm.
Oh, nice. There he goes.
I see what you mean. Watson leans back to the coach.
Oh, so Cockbird's like, well, he basically like kind of looks to you, Twyla. I think they're calling you out there, Twyla. I think they need your help. So Twyla, what would you like to do?
So she's going to kind of go, and then she's just like, "So do we take the chains off of him now?"
I suppose. How good are you at animal handling?
I mean, Gigi's my friend, but I don't really handle her.
Could you try, with your experience with the woods and nature, commune with this beast and show that we're friends?
Of course. So she's gonna kind of go over to the dragon, and then she's just gonna kind of put her hands out, kind of like a kind of placating gesture as she walks up to it. And
All right, so you do animal
then
handling, obviously. And Greg, by the way, can you
24.
come in and out? Maybe I think your thing glitched. 24. Okay, that's great.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, I think
as you
his thing glitched.
basically, yeah. So Greg, if you're there, just make sure you come in and out. It might have glitched. So if you can hear us.
So as she kind of goes up to the worm, Gigi's gonna kind of like poke her head out of like Twyla's hood, and then Gigi is also gonna kind of like just make some like cute little like chittering noises to kind of try and calm the dragon as well.
Well, the dragon's still in the calm state at the moment. I will have to roll again for saving things here in about a minute, because technically you guys only have a couple minutes of the calm emotions thing until he gets another wisdom save. So I will say, Twyla, you rolled animal handling, and Gigi's kind of sniffing at the dragon. The dragon still seems to remain super calm and is very gentle towards Gigi. The dragon seems to start to like look at you, Twyla, kind of look into your large owl eyes and kind of stare right back at you, like look at each other. The dragon eyes kind of soften as it seems to start to take you in. It starts to breathe you in a little bit as well, and taking your scents and your everything like that. So you're managing to kind of
So
slightly befriend the dragon.
as she kind of sees this, like the kind of body signals in the dragon, she's gonna go ahead and remove the chains off of it.
Okay, so I'm gonna need you to do a sleight of hand here as you try to get these chains off, because they are like a they are thick chain around its neck that you need to try to undo.
And then real fast,
15.
quick, anybody. Does anybody have like any meat snacks we can give him? I might have a piece of pickled jerky, but I don't know if that will be enough for him.
Well,
We
if you
got
guys
a
if anybody has any
gobshite
rations,
right here.
the gobshite's still in his command. He's like, I could be food, I could be, but it might go even more crazy knowing it killed me. I don't know what to tell you. But pickle juice. If any of you guys do have rations, there would be like a little bit of meat in your rations, like jerky and stuff like that. So if anybody here has food rations, there might be some in there. But with getting the sleight of hand off, I'm gonna say, Twyla, you try, but this lock is super intense, Twyla, and you cannot get the chain off its neck. It is super hard. It's like really welded together. It's a rusty chain, but it's very stable and strong. So
And
unfortunately, you do not.
Gigi
Can I
try.
try it? Oh yeah, I was gonna say, can I try it? Cause I'm
Oh,
on the neck.
well, yeah. I'll have Lunia try it first, and then we can see if Gigi
Mhm.
can use her. If she grows big, let's see if she can do it. But Lunia, give me a sleight of hand check, please.
Okay.
Because she is a part of rogue in her, remember? So let's see if
Yeah.
she's her rogue skills can help you.
August does have rations, by the way.
Okay, so
Okay,
awesome.
perfect.
So August, you
15?
can pull out some of that jerky and have it ready. Oh, you rolled a 15 as well. Unfortunately, just like with but Twyla, you can also roll with advantage because of your
Yeah, I was
crown,
gonna
Alright.
so
say,
you can
doesn't
roll with
she get
advantage.
advantage?
She does. She can roll with
One
advantage.
day I'll
But you
remember this.
try Lunia. Lunia, you
So
tried as well, and unfortunately, you cannot get it open.
I'm just gonna have Gigi do it because Gigi has a strength of 17 plus 3.
Okay, so try to roll with Gigi. You ask Gigi to do it. She gets really
Yes.
big. You pull out your little like giant squirrel as you pull it out, and she
So
definitely does the thing. However,
Gigi's gonna kind of see that everyone's struggling with the change, so Gigi's gonna kind of like just hop onto the dragon, and then she's gonna grow real big and then just like tear off the chain around its neck.
all right. So give me another. You have to give Gigi a strength roll here as well, for me, please.
So how do I
17.
do that for her? She's got a
Do it with
17
Gigi.
base strength and a plus 3.
Okay, so she has a 17. You still have to roll just because that's her strength.
Yeah, it might be in your
Yeah.
extras.
No, just roll a d20,
I think
and
it's
that will
plus
be that's
3.
her. Yeah, and then it's plus
There's a
3.
plus 3 modifier
So it's
if
her
you have a
d20.
strength of
Okay.
17.
Yeah, because the 17 is not unfortunately strong enough to do it by itself.
Well,
21.
Okay, 21. That does do it. So I had it set at 20. So I needed you guys to roll a nat 20 or get above a 20. So as you use your strength, as Gigi uses her strength, she pulls off the large collar, and so Lunia, the dragon, moves a little bit, and you're just a little unstable on the top just for a second as the giant worm, kind of the blue body, wiggles and moves as the chain just pops off. Gigi, holding this large chain, this large flying squirrel, just drops, and Gigi goes like, ah! She like drops it onto the ground, Do you want
She
Gigi?
looks like the Hulk.
However, yes, Gigi exactly. Gigi's just like a Hulk moment. It just like drops it. However, Pickle Juice, I'm gonna have the dragon here do a Wisdom save to see if it can break. So as you guys are doing this, let's see what the dragon. Oh! So the dragon, unfortunately, here, Lunia, I'm so sorry. Gigi, I'm so sorry. And Twyla, I am so sorry. But I'll
Hey, I
put
had a
Gigi on
great
the board
animal
now.
handling. He still loves me.
Well, just because you had a great animal handling when he was under fucking calm emotions. Now he is not under
I
that
could do it
same
again.
emotional thing, and
Wait, Lunia, quick, sing!
let's see if you can do it again. So right now, unfortunately, as the dragon breaks free, you pull off the collar. You manage to break it free, but Pickle Juice, your calm emotions is broken right here. Your spell dissipates, and no longer is the worm in control. It looks over and sees Gobshite seemingly under this spell that you have him under, Quetzal. However, the worm starts to freak out. It sees all of you surrounding it. Its emotions no longer calm. It sees Gigi and immediately attacks. Unfortunately,
Hey,
Gigi is going to have Gigi, I have a multi-attack, and the blue worm is going to start this fight, which means it begins the
No.
initiative. So
She's
all of
gonna.
you are going to
Lunia
go
wants
in.
to do a performance.
No,
She's
no,
gonna do
you
the
can't. I'm
ocarina of
sorry, Ludia.
time.
Well, you can't because it's going to use a multi-attack right on Gigi, and poor Gigi is hit with a 23, and unfortunately, Gigi is going to take 10 damage. So Gigi, boom, boom. Unfortunately, I'll do Gigi's damage right here because I can do it because I fucking am going to do
rude.
it because I'm
Oh
awesome.
no.
Why do you hate my
Sorry.
pets so much?
Well, it's
Where's
how
my
it
pet?
goes. It's how it goes. So Gigi unfortunately takes that damage, and Gigi. How do I give her damage right here? Fuck, you might have a lucky break. I have to figure out how to get her damage up here right now. Hold on. Conditions.
Amalia should be
I'm
able
not
to do
telling
it.
you how.
Hold on. Where is it?
Shh,
Where is
don't
it?
tell him
I
that.
don't know why I can't bring it. It's right here. Don't worry, I have it on my own. Why isn't it letting me do it? I know it's right there, but why can't I? Why isn't it letting me?
Is it one of those?
Damn it! Hold on.
No.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on one
I'm
second,
not.
guys.
That. Nope.
I don't know either.
Why isn't it
Quick,
opening?
Gigi.
Where's the thing?
Quick, Gigi.
Run!
Run while the DM's trying to figure it out.
Gigi use confusion.
Come on. Oh, there we go. There we go. So
Oh no.
Gigi is going to be in combat here. Boom. And Gigi is going to take
That's disadvantage.
No.
10 hit points. Oh shit! Sorry, hold on.
That's disadvantage.
10. Oh, that's a disadvantage. Where's the
Yeah.
fucking health then? Where's this? Why is this doing this to me now? Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna do it on the thing. Whatever. Fuck you. So Gigi takes 10 hit points of damage. You just remember that, fucking Twyla. So Gigi takes 10 points hit damage there, but she's also gonna get attacked again. As the way the giant worm is attacking her, it has multi-attack and it can do 2 attacks. So she gets hit again with
Bruh.
another 5 damage. So she takes 15 damage total. So we got 15 damage onto Gigi there, unfortunately, and the dragon is going to start the initiative off. The rest of you need to all roll initiative for me, and that's including
Oh my
Gobshite.
gosh.
I'm going to set him, though, only at a 10, actually, because he's under charm. So everybody else, Quetzal, roll the 14.
17.
Twyla, let me know, all of you. What was that?
17.
17. Lunia, give it to me when you can. 12 for Lunia. 12. Pickle Juice. I got you, Pickle Juice, don't worry. I got you. Sorry. 1 second, guys. I gotta get to Pickle Juice's page right here. Pickle Juice gets the initiative of the +4. Nice. August, what was yours?
14.
Nice, Pickle Juice, you're doing pretty good. Twyla, what was yours again?
17.
17. And I'm gonna set Zoroff. He's back in the back right now. I'm gonna put him down at just like a 10 just because he's not here. I'm sure he does a lot better than that. Actually, you know what? I have Zoroff's page. No, it's okay. I'll just put. If he's not here, I'll put him there. All right. So pickle juice, you are actually going to be after the dragon now. So, boom. The dragon did his attack on little Gigi. So pickle juice, you are up as you need to make an attack now after the dragon.
Okay, so I'm definitely gonna take out my spiritual weapon. And I was thinking of using bless on some people or maybe cure Gigi. How bad is Gigi?
She could use some help.
Yeah, okay. Well then I'll do
Healing
the
word.
healing word.
All right. Well, that's you've used all your level 2 spell slots, pickle juice, right there. I think.
Yeah.
So that's 12 hit points
So
back.
she gets 12.
But you still have 2 level 3 spots, and you have
Yeah.
a couple level 1s.
Yeah.
So pickle juice. Okay, you brought out your spiritual weapon as a bonus action. You summon your giant pickle. You also managed to cure Gigi a little bit. You gave her 12 hit points back. So that's what you can do,
Thank
pickle
you.
juice, right now. And now it's Twyla. You're actually up next, as you're right next to Gigi, who has just been badly fucking bitten by this worm, who's just boom, boom, double strike on Gigi. Gigi squeals loudly, but Pickle Juice is right there and heals her up. Twyla, what would you like to do next? We're gonna cut to break here in a little bit, guys, before we continue the fight too much. But what would you like to do,
So,
Twyla?
as Gigi gets hit, she's gonna kind of get spooked, and then she's gonna go tiny and then hide back into Twyla's head.
Oh, okay, you're gonna take her. Okay, so as a bonus action, you're disabling Gigi. Gigi's out of the
You
fight
are not
for now.
touching my Gigi anymore. And now
Well,
I'm
Gigi's still
going
on
to
you. I can still
no,
get her.
no, no. Next, I'm going to roll for animal handling so I can try and calm the dragon back down.
Okay, so you're gonna try to stabilize that dragon a little bit by handling it so it won't attack you. Give me that animal handling
25,
roll,
not
please.
20.
20, nat 20. So as you manage to calm this dragon, you stabilize him, unfortunately, from attacking you. Your animal handling skills have managed to make him connect with you a little bit from earlier before, and now this nat 20, he's connected to you, so he looks to you, the worm looks to you like he kind of like he doesn't know what's going on, but he locks eyes with you, Twyla, like he's like, "What's happening? What's going on?" But that, and you can only sense that from him. He's not saying it, but he looks to you like
It's
as he kind
okay.
of like
It's
starts to
okay.
screech.
Calm down.
So you managed to have him from. He's kind of seeing you as a friend here, but you can do something else if you'd like, Twyla. You've managed to calm him from attacking you. He doesn't want to attack you.
So, I'm going to.
And technically, you are within 5 feet of him, so he could make an attack on as a just because you're near him if he wanted to, but you decided to calm him from attacking you, so he can't. He's not going to make a reaction.
I figure out how to stop him. Let's see. I'm gonna use. Let me try Earth Ripple. And I'm going to use it. He needs to make a Dex 13 save.
Dex 13 save. Oh, I remember you used this before. Okay, hold on 1 second. Come on, thing. Come on, dragon button. Come on. I don't know why it's not pulling up. Hold on 1 second. Come on. Come on. There we go. So Dex 13 save. Ooh, he did it! He landed on a 13. So luckily, for this worm, he did not get affected by your earth tremor that you're trying to do. He's unless what does it do fully?
Since it doesn't do anything, like it just makes, I was essentially going to use it to kind of form the earth like around his feet, like sink him down a little bit, to just stop his movement.
Okay, so unfortunately, no. His legs are moving. He's wiggling around way too much. You can't focus your kind of slightly druidic magic to do this. You can't focus well enough, and unfortunately, you cannot get him to be molded into the ground right now. So, August, it seems that you're up as you're seeing Twyla struggle calming down this giant blue dragon worm. You're up, August, as you kind of see that he's over there flailing around, but Gobshite is still over here under command. However, he can break out of that his next turn if he can. So, August, what do you want to do?
So August is going to reach into his inventory and get those rations. So can he get like just part of the rations for like right now, or does it have to be like a one and all thing?
It's going to be all those rations that you're going to use right now at that moment. If it's one box of rations, you're going to use the box of rations.
Ah, okay. So in that case, he's going to try to get a little bit closer to the dragon, just because if it's a one and done thing, he doesn't want to miss his shot. So he's going to try to, I guess, maybe get like right up underneath the dragon, and then
All right.
um, can he still, like, he move? He can still do action, correct?
Yeah, you can do an action, so you can still do something.
Okay, so he's going to get closer to the dragon, and then he's going to try to toss the rations into the dragon's mouth. So he's going to grab it, he's going to toss it, and he's going to be like, special delivery, fresh dumpling special.
So you just throw it up in his mouth. Give me a dexterity throw to see like if it lands in his mouth, and see if you can like once again this dragon can be distracted or calmed or I guess like you're trying to I guess feed him and not make him so antsy.
Okay, it's a 19.
Okay, I mean with a deck 19, so you throw that fucking you throw the rations right into his mouth, and it's a great idea. As he munches down, you get it right into his mouth. He just snaps it down on that box. Those rations just kind of chew up into his mouth. However, this dragon is such a frantic state right now, looking at what's going on. The rations are just wasted. You just see as they fall out of his mouth. He eats them. You got them right into the mouth, August. Great job. Unfortunately, Greg, he's just in his frantic state. You just basically wasted your food. You threw a box of rations hoping to calm him down into his mouth. He doesn't want to attack Twyla, but he's still flailing around. It unfortunately did nothing. It just basically you threw it at his face, and now there's just smeared rations all over this dragon's face. He is basically having an episode and freaking out. So
August is
that's
going
all
to
we can
kind of
really
put
do.
he's going to kind of put his hands on his hips. He's going to be like, I just wasted my last dumplings on you.
So yeah, as the poor dumpling just like one rolls on the ground towards you, that's just like basically smashed. It just like rolls on the ground and falls towards you. But unfortunately, I mean, it was a good idea, Greg. I knew what you're trying to do. But the problem with the dragon right now is that it's not hungry. It's in a frantic state of panic. So it's two different things there. But you tried, Greg. I mean, I give you credit for trying that option. As the dumplings roll on the ground, smashed around you, Quetzal, it's your turn now next. As you see that August was trying to feed this dragon to distract it, but it just went to waste. Now, unfortunately, Twyla, Lunia, and August are all right there. You know, right next to this dragon. They're literally within 5 feet. So, Quetzal, what do you want to do?
No, yeah, I'm here. Say,
Don't worry, Lunia, you're next, then the Goblin, and Zoroff, and then we're gonna take a quick break, guys. Not too much longer after.
yeah, this will work. Oh, well, he can. I guess he can try this. He'll use a staff of charming and cast command, and essentially order the worm to halt. So it would stop. It doesn't move or take no action or bonus action. So it must succeed a wisdom saving throw, and a save is 14.
Okay, so it got an 8. So with a command, you manage to stop this dragon at the moment in time. With command, you basically get it to stop, and it definitely does stop in its fucking moment. You see it's all wiggling. Lunia, Twyla, August. The dragon is basically like wiggling around, but it does freeze in its spot as the command spell hits it. The dragon then stops wiggling in this motion, and it just stops for a brief moment in time. However, it seems that the goblin, or sorry, Lunia, you're going to be up next. After Quetzal, you've managed to freeze this dragon at the moment in time, and you also have Gobshite also still under your command. However, is that all you can do, Quetzal, or you anything else?
Okay, as he's holding up the staff to after each casts the spell, he looks to everyone. Okay, so it's calm for a moment. I don't know how long. As for the goblin, do what you must. Twyla, Pickle Juice, see what you can do about the creature and try to calm it down and understand we're its friends.
I'm trying.
And That'll be his turn.
I'll
All right.
try the pickle jerky.
So yeah, so Pico Gigi start looking through your stuff, but August is like, you know that the rations won't work. August, you're like, I just wasted my rations. Like, like don't bring out your pickle jerky. So basically, like, pickle is also all you can do. But Lunia, you're right there. You see that the dragon is frozen, Lunia, but you know it is a problem. If it breaks free of this spell on its next turn again, it'll go back into a frantic state. However, Gobshite is still over there, seemingly entranced, Lunia. What do you want to do? You basically only have two options, Lunia. You can either attack them both or leave them in the state that they're charmed state for now. So it's up to you, Lunia. What do you want to do?
Uh, she's gonna do her command spell on both of them.
Okay, well they're already They already have somebody else has commanded them, so they can't really be commanded
Well,
again
they're charmed.
unless.
They're not like commanded.
Well, I mean, one of them is commanded. The dragon is being commanded to freeze. But I guess if you also, I mean, I don't know. Can you put a command on top of a command? I mean, if somebody has somebody under command,
well, I mean, if she's a bard, won't it just
here?
be...
Let me check. Let me check. I'll check with online really fast. Hold on. If somebody is already put under a command spell, could somebody else use a command spell on the person who is being commanded already?
Because I think on my thing for command it says like on their
yes,
next turn.
you can.
Yeah.
Yes, you can, and you actually have they're actually under disadvantage. So yes, you can. There's no rule that says you can't overlap the commands. That's what it literally says. So Lunia, if you would also like to use command,
I'm gonna do it for both of them, and then I think they just have to do.
well, you have to choose. You have to choose one. You have to choose one.
No, I can do.
You have
both.
to do one. You have to choose.
I can do both because
Oh,
I have
a
command spell that has two. It can target more than one person.
Okay. Okay.
So, because if I use it on the second level, I can do two people.
Nice.
Or whatever, two.
Okay,
two
so
creatures.
wisdom save. So I think the goblin managed to save himself from your command, but let's see the dragon. So the goblin, luckily, he saved himself. I don't know how, but his wisdom roll was good. The dragon, however...
Was he on disadvantage?
Ooh, so he's not good. So... Oh, no, you're right. You're right. The goblin's on disadvantage. So, good call. Oh, and he rolled the 1. He rolled the 2 with a -1. So he's a 1. So you got them both, motherfuckers. So you did manage to get them both under now. Also your command. So Quetzal, you have them held with a magical command spell, but now Lunia can add on top of that magical command spell. You guys are using command spells really good to this fucking game. So I've never seen that. Good job. So Quetzal, you have them held with magic, and now Lunia, what do you want to tell them both as they're both entranced?
She's just gonna start singing the song. Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends?
Why can't we be friends? Why can't? So you're trying to charm them into being your.
Yeah, so I want them to actually be my friend for life.
Okay, well you're like trying to command them to do that, and I mean you're trying to just make them your friends and be your friends. So as you're doing this, they're both kind of really under your command. So both the dragons and Gobshite look to you like, I love this girl. I fucking love her. The dragon's like, it just like looks down at you like, and then the dragon just like loves you, Lunia, and gives you a giant lick on your face. You feel like a giant spark coming from its tongue with its electric magic inside of it. As this dragon and Gobshite both seem to really like you. So now Zoroff just comes out from the back of the fucking car, and he's just watching you guys as he slowly, basically walks up to behind Quetzal. He's like, what the hell are they doing? As basically, like, the Gobshite and the dragon are now focused completely on Lunia. Quetzal, Zoroff looks to you like, do we have this under control? As he kind of looks to you like, what are we doing? What are we going to do about this? As he kind of looks to you. We're going to take a break in a second. So, Quetzal, I want you to give me the last thoughts of, you look over to see the campsite your family's at. They're very confused about what's going on. And now you see the large dragon and Gobshite only being held by command. So, what do you want to do, Quetzal?
Well, I think we should get rid of the goblin, but the dragon here... if only we had a potion of animal speaking. I don't know the recipe for that, so I can't craft it. Oy.
Well,
Maybe ask the
seems that you're
goblin
left in a
if he has
pickle,
one.
Quetzal.
Goblin, Gobshite, do you have a potion of animal speaking?
The goblin goes, "No, but I know who does. That Madame Nay. She's the one who hired me." He's like still dancing to Lunia's music. "She got a whole bunch of different potions. I know that she gave some away. Maybe those stupid snake folk over there, maybe, see, they took some of them. I know that she was working with them for a while, but I don't talk to this beast. I hit him. That's how we communicate. Usually I just stab him with something sharp or burn him, but that's how I talk to him. He's a dirty animal." He
No,
kind of
he's
keeps
not.
dancing.
Quetzal turns to the group. Pickle Juice, Twyla, Lunia, why not show this creature some kindness? As for the goblin, see if you can persuade our newfound companion here to have a snack.
So, as you guys are all left to the fighting of the dragon, you guys have decided you should probably kill the goblin, but the dragon is still a problem, because once again, you have no real way to fully calm it without keeping it under spells. So, let's take a quick break, and think about during the break what each of you guys can do. There is a solution, but can you guys figure it out? We'll see. So, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back for just a little bit more gameplay. And enjoy the break music, of course.
Thank God I got out of there. They almost killed my little ass.
On a mossy little shore where the tide keeps time, a badger in a bowler hat pulled a lemon vine. A fox with painted hooves danced in the sand, an otter wore a feather crown and clapped his paws with the band. A boar rolled marbles, a hare rang bells, the gulls all laughed at the way the puddles swelled. Then the clouds leaned low and the lantern shook. We all held hands for a closer look. Hey, hey, all is well, all is well. Around the aisle let the wild bells swell. Hey, hey, all is well, all is well. We save the day and ring that spell. The crab in a blue silk vest led the race. A goat found a moonbeam stuck right on his face. A stag with silver antlers spun the wheel. A seal sang alto, making everyone feel. A hedgehog on a thistle waved her fan. The owls did a jig in a tiny brass band. Then the storm tried to grin, but it lost its spark. We lit up the path in the jelly bean dark. Hey, 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 all is well, all is well. Round the aisle let the wild bells swell. Hey, hey, all is well, all is well. We save the day and ring that spell. Hey, hey. 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 The dragonfly taxi flew us through the mist, past a foxfire garden and a rabbit's moonlit twist. Every beast, every creature found its tune again. Now the island's laughing from the cliffs to the rain. Hey, hey, all is well, all is well. Round the aisle let the wild bells swell. Hey, hey, all is well, all is well. We save the day and ring that spell.
while since we've had a dragon in our Dungeons and Dragons game. This is pretty cool. I always like seeing a dragon, even if it's just a worm.
Every time I see a dragon, I want to pee-pee myself. Every time. Dragons are one of the scariest and coolest things ever. That's why we play this game, right? More dragons. Let's go.
I'll say more fucking dragons. Everybody loves dragons. Why we play D&D. One of the reasons. We all wish we could have a dragon. Alright, guys. Let's get back to it. You guys have some stuff you can try to figure out, see if you can do here. There is options, of course, but remember with a dragon, things are always quite difficult. You guys can't basically make it be your friend unless it's completely charmed. You don't have to speak with animals, and your animal handling skills is good for Twyla. Nobody else has tried that so far, so unfortunately that doesn't really apply to the rest of you. But with Twyla, right now the dragon has at least kind of befriended you. And Lunia, you've managed to get the dragon to be on your side while it's mind controlled. It really likes you. However, it's under a double mind control right now, but we're actually up to the blue wormling's turn. So after Zoroff came up and asked basically Quetzal, what do we do here? He kind of took a seat back and was just looking at the campsite and then looking at the dragon and the goblin ahead. Quetzal, you seem to have made the decision that you should dispose of this goblin, little gobshite, but try to figure out what to do with the dragon. Could it be an asset? Could it not be an asset? However, the wormling is up. So this unfortunately means it gets multiple chances here to try to break free of that. So that first wisdom save did not work. So it's still frozen. However, Lunia, the second one, it did break free of your charm. So
It's
Lunia,
disadvantage.
unfortunately, it has disadvantage. Okay, I can give them a disadvantage on that one.
On both of them.
Okay, so he still is. Okay, so there you go. So he still is held at the moment too. So the dragon, as it tries its best, it is doing its best. However, it is still being held by your charm spell. The dragon really can't do much of anything. However, as the dragon does look up, it seems to notice the area around it. It is still being very charmed by you, Lunia. It still does not want to hurt you. And Quetzal, you do have its body managed to still be held really tightly by its spell. But you can see that its eyes are still darting around. It's still very suspect inside. The dragon doesn't know what to do. However, Pickle Juice, you are up next. What would you like to do since the dragon, unfortunately, right now is being held and it couldn't break free? So, Pickle Juice, what would you like to try to do?
I don't know, guys. I feel like our whole point of this side dragon thing was to save him, but I feel like if we keep trying to charm him, he may not be actually saved. So I would say maybe we should just try to let him go. But at the same time, I don't want him to go and then come back and kill us.
Well, maybe he'll
Not
go
actually
and
leave.
kill some kids or something. I don't know. We can't just let him go.
But
I agree. Unfortunately, if as soon as he is free of the charm spells, he may just go on a rampage and stomp us as well as anything else that is in its path.
the only other thing I can think of is maybe we can try to just, I don't know, give a hug to what's his name, this goblin guy, and then maybe the dragon will be like, "Oh, they're cool." But
I don't think
know
he
if you
likes
feel
the
the same way
goblin
as
guy
Munch.
very much.
No, I don't think so either.
Well, I wish we could
Yeah.
understand him. Does Cockburn know how to
None of you
speak
can speak
dragon?
dragon. No, nobody here can speak dragon, unfortunately. But Pickle Juice, what would you like to do? It's your turn. Gobshite's still there, and so is the dragon. It's still in your way.
So my spiritual weapon, I can make it look like anything, right?
Hold on,
mean,
didn't
yeah.
somebody
Can I
have
make it look
comprehend
like the dragon?
languages? Sorry.
Well, Billy has comprehend languages, but he can do mainly reading and stuff like that. It's not the same thing as speaking with animals.
It only applies to texts and written or spoken languages. No, it's not an animal communication.
Dang it.
Yeah,
I already looked that
animals
up.
don't really technically have a language.
I mean, other than trying to calm him again or something, maybe I could try to make my spiritual weapon look like a little dragon, and maybe he'll be like, "Oh."
What? You
I
can't
don't
make
know.
your spiritual weapon look like a dragon. I mean, I guess you could, but not really. It's
Yeah.
usually like a like a.
It probably wouldn't help.
Well, Pickle Juice, what do you want to do? It's still your turn.
Oh my gosh. If I have to do something, then maybe I'll just bless the team or something.
You can bless the team for sure, but what do you want to do? I mean, you guys still have a goblin you have to kill right in your way, and I mean,
Do we
you
have
guys
to
are
kill
just doing
him?
nothing
Well,
at the
I
moment.
do have my spiritual weapon out, so maybe
Well,
I'll just
don't
kill
have
the
to.
goblin, and then maybe the dragon will be like, yay.
So you want to try
Worth
to
a
kill the
shot.
goblin to see if you can make it.
I don't know. I'm so scared, but I'll try.
Well, you have to do something. You can't just be scared. You got to do something.
I feel like no matter what we'll do, he'll be pissed. So might as well just kill the guy he's scared of.
All right, so you're gonna try to kill Gobshite.
Yeah,
What do you want to do then?
he was a brat. I use my spiritual weapon on him. It's already out.
Oh, it's spiritual weapon.
Yeah.
Where was it?
Hold on.
Down here. Are you gonna use it at level 3? Okay.
Well, it's also level 1.
Oh shit! Well, you didn't hit him. That was a terrible roll.
Oh
so,
no.
but no, but he is on disadvantage because he's being held, and he's got that he is at disadvantage. So you got another roll there. Okay, you hit him that time. You hit him that time.
Sheesh.
So there you go. You get he takes a good. Where's the damage? Why isn't that popping up? Okay, so 5 damage there with that spiritual weapon hit. So you run up to him. You're gonna just boom. You smash the gobshite right in the face.
See, dragon, we're saving you. Bad guy. That's a bad guy.
So he takes 5 damage in the face. Little gobshite. He's still like hit and everything, but boom, you smash him in the face. He takes the damage. You give him a big old whack, and that's your turn, Pickle Juice. So Twyla, it seems that you're up next as Pickle Juice has ran over to try to seemingly deal with Gobshite. Pickle Juice, I'm gonna have you run up to him. Obviously, you ran over and whacked him in the face with your giant pickle. Twyla, what do you want to do?
So she's gonna kind of turn her attention to the goblin, seeing Pickle Juice attack him, and then she's like kind of upset that like how he's treating the dragon. So she like quickly takes her bow out, pulls it back, and then just unleashes a arrow straight at him.
Okay, so try to give me that hit, and that definitely hits.
28
so
to hit.
Damage.
And 10 damage, and then she's going to pull back for another shot because she can do a second attack. And then it is 24 to hit and
Ooh, nice.
6 damage, so 16 damage total.
Okay. How do you want to do this? As you kill Gobshite and take him out of his misery, as he's looking at Lunia still, as he's still getting hit by your arrows and smashing his face. He still is under a charm spell by Lunia. So Lunia, he's still looking at you, even though he's now bleeding out of his mouth, an arrow sticking out of his chest. Lunia, he's still like looking at you like, she's so beautiful.
As she he says this, the second arrow just comes, and then she pulls it with so much force, like the arrow just goes straight through his skull.
It goes right through his head, and the charm spell and the command spell immediately break as his body just looks at Lunia one last time, and then like you see as his his eyes dart for the very last time towards the dragon, the hole from the arrow going straight through his head. The last thing the goblin does is he looks at Blue and goes, he just like falls down, face down on the dirt as he falls down onto the ground. However, for story's sake here, as he hits the ground, the dragon, despite being charmed, I'm going to have him do a reactionary wisdom save. If the dragon does this wisdom save, Lunia and Quetzal, I'm going to break him of your charms. Only because it's a reaction due to an emotional core from losing his owner. That's the only reason. I wouldn't do this any other way, but I want to do it for dramatic sake. As the goblin falls and hits the ground, the dragon, even though it is charmed by both of you and held, the dragon looks to the rider, not to his rider, but to his owner, and basically his eyes stare at the body, and he's going to try to break out of this mental hold you have on him.
She's gonna cover his eyes. Lunia's gonna cover his eyes.
Okay, you know what? He rolled a 3 anyway on his wisdom. So as you try to stand in front of the body of like the gobshite and close the dragon's eyes from seeing it, he indeed doesn't. And his head.
I'm on the dragon still, so I'm covering his eyes.
Oh yeah, you are.
Yeah.
You are. You're correct. So I'm gonna have you like, yeah, you cover his eyes as the dragon looks over to the body, but can't see it as Gobshite hits the ground. You guys manage to stop Gobshite and he's no longer a threat, but his blue wormling is still very much a threat in your way. However, behind you during the midst of this fight, you see Quetzal. From behind you, you hear your father's voice as he slithers up the path, kind of in the middle of your guys' battle that's still happening. He slithers up behind you, Quetzal, and you hear your father go, Quetzal! What are you doing out there, boy? Is that you? As you look back, Quetzal, you see that your father is standing in that pathway. He is missing an arm now, and the back of his long black snake tail has seemingly been chopped off. So as he slithers towards you, he's basically like crippled in the manner of being a snake. As he kind of then looks up to you, Quetzal, your father is in a very bad state. And he goes, Don't mess with that dragon, boy! That witch sent us to our deaths facing that thing. If I were you, I'd just let it go, Quetzal.
Quetzal then turns to his father. Quetzal turns around, looks to his father, then holds up his staff. That thing is under my control, father.
He goes, Hell! You got that thing under your control?
That's what I
my
just
boy.
said.
That's my boy! He kind of raises his hand in the air and kind of seems to be proud of you for the first time ever seeing you use magic. He seems to be like, Keep doing your thing, son! Keep doing that magic! And he kind of points off in the direction of the dragon as you all are still on the dragon. It seems that the last thing we're going to do for tonight's game is going to be August. You are up as you just see Gobshite's body fall to the floor, August. Lunia is still on top of the dragon. Pickle Juice, Twyla, all of them still around the dragon in the area. You see Quetzal's family now calling off from the side. August, to end our game tonight, what would you like to do? The dragon's still under a command spell sitting right in front of you. Gobshite's body on the ground.
So I don't necessarily think there's much he can do, but I think that he's going to kind of back up just a little bit so he's not so close to the dragon. And I want to say that he will kind of stand beside Pickle Juice and just kind of strike a defensive pose like he's ready for anything.
Okay, so you get ready. Once again, the dragon is still there. It is under the charm spell that Quetzal has it on and that Lunia have it on. Twyla's got her bow still out. It was aimed and ready at Gobshite as she's managed to kill him. Pickle Juice holding her spiritual weapon. And August, you still stay right there, ready for any type of attack. The dragon releases a large breath as Lunia, you stand on its head, feeling it breathing slowly. Zoroff holds his axe and looks to Quetzal once again. All right, wizard. We either kill this thing, or we recruit it.
Quetzal just is still glaring at his father, but he just leans his head to Zoroff's direction. We keep it. We'll find a way. And then, if it's all right, Quetzal has one brief moment with his father.
Of course. You see that your father's waiting you in the path. The rest of the team's still all on the ready. So, Quetzal, you are going to finish our game tonight as you see your father. What would you like to do?
Everyone can hear the icy tone in his voice as his eyes just narrow. Just almost quiet rage at his father. He looks at him, proud. So now you're proud at me. All the beatings I took when I tried to learn magic as a child, and now that I've enslaved this little thing, pardon me, enthralled this thing with my own will, he slams his staff into the ground. Now that you're crippled because of a witch you brought into your home, now you're proud of me?
Your father he looks back at your brother and your sister. You can see them in the background. They kind of look to your father kind of like, and your dad looks to you. My boy, I never knew how strong this magic could be. And until that witch damn near tore me and your brother and sister apart, that I fully understand what you could do. Hell, it seems like you can do way more than that! You got a dragon under your control. I say the family and you get back together. Use each other. Hell, maybe you could even teach us some of this magic. What do you say, boy?
Quetzal just looks at him. Do you have any potions that can allow us to speak to animals in your little crates?
You know what? As a matter of fact, we did get away with some potions that witch had. How about we take a look together? And that's where we're going to end tonight's game. As you and your father then turn to all the crates of the apples and the fruit and everything they've taken from the farm behind you, and the dragon that is needed to be controlled in front of you, the team still gathered together. And we will see each other next time for some more D&D! Great job, everybody. We'll see you next week, hopefully. Boom. Quetzal, very well done.
So good.